Major plot twist. As I shared with you over the weekend, federal prosecutors told the judge in Diddy's trafficking and racketeering case on Friday that the ex-boyfriend of Cassie and Kim Porter's baby daddy has been attempting to blackmail and influence witnesses from behind bars. He has promised to give money to fellow inmates, and in exchange, they let him use their phone privileges. And he straight up called potential witnesses, breaking the rules that he should be following while incarcerated. Well, now Diddy's lawyer is firing back and requesting an emergency hearing. Why? Today, just a little bit ago, Mark Agnifilo, his expert lawyer, filed paperwork with this same judge accusing the feds of wrongdoing. They claim that Puff's civil rights were violated after his jail cell was recently raided and a bunch of materials were taken from that. Materials that his lawyer claimed were attorney-client privilege. It should be noted that this was a pre-planned nationwide sweep of the Bureau of Prisons. So many facilities had similar things happen, and Diddy's cell was not the only one raided, and a lot of contraband was taken in from many inmates. But Mark, his lawyer, says lots of personal items were seized, including messages between Diddy and his lawyers. In other words, items that were subject to attorney-client privilege. Handwritten notes to his lawyers concerning defense witnesses and defense strategies, which were absolutely privileged. The attorney argues that taking them violates Diddy's 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendment rights. In his filing today, Mark says, quote, "Who authorized a search of Mr. Combs' sleeping area, personal effects, and paperwork? Who made the decision to not tell Mr. Combs' counsel that the U.S. attorney was in possession of his notes, including possibly privileged materials, until after the government put them in a filing to keep him incarcerated?" Mark says this is a matter of grave concern and calls the entire ordeal, quote, "outrageous government conduct amounting to a substantive due process violation." Prosecutors have noted that there were possibly privileged materials among what was found in the raid, but claimed that all evidence had been screened by a filter team. Now listen. Diddy's legal defense strategy is privileged, but any illegal defense strategy, like telling people on the outside to intimidate witnesses, that's not privileged, as it falls under the exception of planning an ongoing crime. So a filter team would have passed that on. There already was another bail hearing scheduled for this Friday. No word if the judge will grant an emergency speedier hearing tomorrow or later in the week. And just a friendly reminder, he has denied all wrongdoing, insisting repeatedly through his lawyer that everything he engaged in was consensual. Yeah. Thoughts? Let me know in the comments section.